Mighty Lion rushed to the man, but did not hurt the man but embraced him tightly. You must feel with the surprise, why the fierce lion in front of the man like a cat is good behavior. The man's name is Dean Schneider, is a 28-year-old from Zurich, Switzerland. Since he was a child, he has always had a passion for animals. His wife often jokes that she is the father of an iguana and 2 monkeys, and Dean interacts with the animals as if he is really in touch with them, a relationship that feels warm and wonderful. In Switzerland, Dean worked as a financial planner in the financial sector and lived a relatively wealthy life. Despite this, he has always had a keen interest in animal conservation projects and regularly donates to wildlife charities. Over time, however, Dean came to realize that donations alone were not enough. He longed to get personally involved in the cause of animal protection and really make a difference to these innocent lives. In 2017, Dean made a big decision. He quit his high-paying job, sold all of his possessions, and made a determined move to South Africa. He was determined to dedicate his life to wildlife conservation, a dream he had harbored for many years. To connect and build a deep bond with these animals, you have to get to know them and become a part of them. It takes a lot of time and effort, but once the connection is made, it is never broken. In South Africa, Dean established a project called Hakunami Pakeo, a name that means infinity in Swahili. The reserve is located in the grasslands of South Africa and covers an area of about 4 million square meters. It is home to thousands of wild animals, including lions, hyenas, zebras, cheetahs, and snakes. This oasis not only serves as a lifelong home for rescued wildlife, but also provides rehabilitation for some animals to help them eventually return to nature. The Hakunami Pakeo sanctuary is a purely animal sanctuary, not open to the public or tourists, and does not rely on sources of income such as animal breeding, trade, or donations. Dean's goal is to provide a safe haven for these abused and abandoned animals. The sanctuary is staffed with 6 armed guards who patrol the area at night to keep poachers away. Dean is passionate about the mission of this project and says, "I want as many people as possible to understand the beauty of wildlife and the dangers they face." In Africa, many rare wild animals are endangered by poaching and illegal trade. Poachers trap animals in Africa and Asia and sell them on the black market due to superstition and traditional medicine that has no scientific basis. The lack of human education and understanding of animals is a big problem. For the past 5 years, Dean has worked passionately to protect these rescued wildlife. He has developed a particularly close relationship with the lions and hyenas on the reserve, with an especially strong emotional bond with the pride. Whenever Dean was seen interacting with the lions, one could feel the closeness of the lions who considered him a family member. Recently, however, Dean had to leave the reserve for more than 2 months. He was worried that during this time, the lions might forget about him, but when he returned to the reserve, he was touched by the lions' reaction. When they spotted Dean from a distance, they ran up to him and rubbed their bodies against his as if to say, "I'm so happy to see you." In that moment, Dean realized what a strong bond he had created with the lions. He says, "I cried because I was so touched that they treated me like one of their own. When you engage with them, they don't just talk to you. I could feel that from the bottom of my heart. They consider me family." Dean always plays with lions when he has time, and although it is risky to accept the affection of an 80 kilograms lion, he would give anything for the love of lions and other animals. Dean emphasizes, "These lions are not pets. I would never get out of my car in a national park or safari park to make friends with a lion. They are wild and need our respect and protection." He takes care of these lions every day, rain or shine. He says, "It's not easy to develop a magical bond with these lions. It takes a lot of time, patience, and effort. But once the bond is established, it is never broken." Dean's story has touched people all over the world, and his efforts and sacrifices to protect wildlife have given people hope and strength. Dean Schneider's story shows us that everyone can contribute to the protection of wildlife, whether it is through donations, participation in volunteer activities, or raising awareness of animal protection in our daily lives. Every effort is valuable. Let's act together and contribute to the protection of these beautiful creatures. Thank you for watching Dean Schneider and the Wildlife. If you have any additions or suggestions, please let us know in the comments section. If you enjoyed this story, please subscribe to our channel and give us a positive review as we continue to bring you more heartwarming content. See you in the next video.